In about 2 hours, I'm going to prepare some Bricklink and Brick Owl orders, and at the same time, I'm going to put away the Raya sets, however you say it, away into my store. And while I do that, the Houston Brick Club guys will be doing a live Zoom kind of meeting thing, just chilling, hanging out, and everybody's going to be doing their own thing and hanging out. It's my first time actually joining them, and yeah, it's cool that I get to be part of that and get to build on the community. But the problem I have right now is, check this out. You might be hearing a crying baby in the background, but this doesn't look horrible, but this is looking terrifying. Considering that I actually need the table space. Where am I going to put my orders? The scale is covered. My heat sealer is barely accessible. This is starting to look chaotic. I have tools everywhere on the cart. I can't even use the cart. And for some reason there's a Diet Coke can from 3 weeks ago still there. And my minifigures are on the floor. I still have that table saw obstructing the way, and that paint drop cloth plastic still there. And not to mention that this wall is starting to get obstructed with stuff too. Yeah, this is going to be just partial. It's not even organization. It's more like taking stuff and, throwing them under the bed so no one can see it, type of thing. Okay, now it's Sunday. Yesterday it was my first Brick Club meeting, and it was cool to meet more people and see what they're working on. Jason had a kinetic structure build that he had. It almost looked like a DNA sequence that would spin, and he had some power functions in there. It was really cool. And the micro build was still being worked on. Actually, did you guys know that, well, I mean, Lego fans know, but some of my viewers are not necessarily Lego fans, and hopefully I could, you get to see the fan base through this channel. But there is, it's not just one guy, it's a Brick Club that's focusing on building the micro scale of Houston, downtown Houston. And yesterday, they showed the design of the Aerodome and the Astrodome. They're working on the Astrodome and how to get that dome just right, and it was all designed through Studio. And yeah, apparently they're going to feature it in an art museum or something like that this summer in spring, or in the coming months, actually, not even this summer. And then it's probably going to end up in an airport in Houston, which is really cool. Lego is art, that is my belief. But yeah, and what else did we see? I didn't see, actually, yeah, Greg had his castle, and he was destroying the castle to build something new. I'm not sure if he wants to share with everyone what his exhibit's going to be, so I'm not saying it, but it was pretty cool to see the technique. Some of the builders have this Mills style of plates, which maybe one day I'll cover on this video. It basically allows enough space under your build to be able to pass wires if you want to have LED lights underneath. And yeah, basically it was cool to meet people and see the building techniques. When you talk to other Lego fans for a couple of hours, you learn techniques, and then before you know it, when, at least it applies for me, when I'm building something, I realize, hey, you know, oh, we talked about how to use triangles to make a circle, and you know how to do that with plates, and how many studs you have to count this way and that way, and which triangles you can work with. You learn a lot about a lot of techniques, and that's actually one thing I learned yesterday. But yeah, and then after the meeting, well, I did prepare a couple of bricklink orders, and what else did I brought in from inside the house the Lego sets that we had parted out, specifically the Rhea ones, and I have them over here. These guys right here, they're gonna go to eBay, and I do have a limited supply, 5 of each. And there's Rhea, and then there's this girl, I forgot her name, and they do come with the accessories, and she is going to come with Tuk Tuk and the saddle. And yeah, keep an eye out. My links are down below. If you do want it, it'll be on eBay temporarily as supplies last. And the rest of it, well, it'll end up, some of them will end up here. I'll take them to shows with me. You probably see the Tuk Tuk and some of these minifigures at future events. Keep an eye out. And yeah, the rest of this is going to the store, and it is a large set, so I have Lego everywhere. So I do want to get rid of all this, as in put it in the store as soon as possible. So I just feel like I have one less obstacle in my way. And I've been using Brickstock this morning, and as the years go by, I am implementing more technique. Ooh, such a masterful skill. No, I mean, when I say technique, I mean just different ideas. For example, I don't know if you can see from here, but I'm adding the cape. I parted out Rhea and the other minifigure as well. So now you get that side swept hair piece that's kind of not common. Actually, just this is almost worth $3, $2.92. And this is kind of unique as well. Yeah, so I'm increasing my part count by doing that, by parting out minifigures now when I upload. And also because I built saddles for Tuk Tuk, I need to make sure I deduct those pieces from my from the original part out. So I need to go and find the pieces, the parts, and deduct the quantities that I used. And then for the sticker sheet, I have 5 sticker sheets that are incomplete, but they're still new, so I had to adjust my price point, and I had to mention in the comments it's incomplete and it's missing stickers 9 and 11 only. That way, yeah, I don't get rid of the sticker sheet. I have it right here. And as you could see, it's missing number 9 and 11, and those stickers were used on Tuk Tuk's saddle. And I'll work on getting these parts in the store, which added about $1,000 in value.